All right, I'm a man of the people. This quarantine isn't gonna stop us. I have with me on FaceTime SoleStreetSneakerCo, also known as Andre. How are you holding up in this quarantine?
What's good? What it do, Tony? I'm here, man. You know, I'm locked in tight. I'm not. I don't know. It's just.
Hey, you still out there working, man.
Yeah, it's life with less people. I don't know.
So earlier today, I left on my Instagram and Twitter, what questions do you have so that I can ask SoleStreet? And a ton of them flooded in. They're very similar. It looks like a recession is happening right now.
It certainly looks like that. Yep.
So what is going on?
All right, so I'm gonna keep it real.
Yep.
Right, I'm doing my best, like, not to pay attention. Like, I got a lot of things I'm holding on right now, and last time I checked, which was probably like 2 days ago, I feel like I got like in my notes of my phone, right? I have a log of all my inventory, so to speak, right? And every couple of days I'll go, not every couple of days, that's excessive, but like once a week, once every other week, I'll go through that list, right? And I'll do what my payout is on StockX, right? Just for that list. So it's like, I like to have a number, a tally of that inventory. Like, worst case scenario, I really need some cash. What is my sell everything in an instant number? Like, what is my instant cash out, right? Not post and ship to sale and getting hired in StockX. What is my, like, I sell it, I ship it, the money's in my account, right?
Right.
And that number went down like
significantly,
12% or some shit like that. The last time I did it might have been like a week and a half ago, you know what I mean? And then I did it again like 2 days ago, and like that number went down like 10% across the board. Every single item was like down, and I'm just like, fuck me. You know, sorry to curse. I'm just like, screw me, like it sucks. But, you know, I've been sort of grappling in my own head, like, all right, do I start selling some non-essential stuff? Do I like try to ride out the storm till the end? Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do.
You're basically
so
in the same.
I've been busy, so like I've been putting it off, which is not the right thing to do at all. But it's what I've been doing. I've just been like completely putting it off and taking it out of my head and not thinking about it. And like, all right, I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny. I just went on Instagram Live talking, and one of the first comments I see is like, "Yo, you see how bad those New Beginnings packs are tanking?" And I'm like, that's stressful.
I mean, if you really think of, yeah.
That's stressful. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know how much they're taking right now. I don't, because I'm like purposely not looking at it and not paying attention to it. Like, till I'm ready to deal with it, I don't want to deal with it, which is probably the wrong way to go about it. But
you're in the same position as those who own stock, like myself. So I guess the first question was, how will the sneakers and streetwear resale market be affected in a recession?
The same way the stock markets are getting affected, the same way everything gets affected. When there's less money to throw around, people throw around less money. And like, there are guys that are into streetwear that have a lot of money, and they didn't get a lot of money by being stupid most of the time, you know what I mean? And even if it's like young kids with their parents, like with rich parents, they're just not giving it up.
The follow-up question is, what's your plan in terms of reselling in a recession?
First and foremost, man, these stores gotta open back up for me, you know? I gotta be able to reliably get the product, you know what I mean? Like, until I can reliably get the product, you know, I'm not comfortable. There's a lot of resellers out there that still gonna continue taking pre-orders on everything, you know what I mean? And it's still gonna act like it's business as usual. And I'm gonna tell you right now, most of that shit is a front. Most of that is just people like winging it and hoping they can charge enough that no matter what, they're gonna fulfill, but you're gonna have people waiting, you know, crazy lead times, shit like that. And I feel like without being able to guarantee the product, it's gonna lead people to go into different avenues like a StockX or some shit like that where the numbers look down, but that's all the better because they're getting that product for cheaper and they're getting the product guaranteed. Because, like, you know, if there's 1 million people trying on that online sale, you know, half of them that hit still gonna sell it there anyway because they know what's up, you know? Whereas now I can't get it reliably, so people are gonna start trying those other avenues, and that could have like a pretty shitty long-term effect, you know?
You probably answered this question already. It says, how are you going to continue copping shoes when all the stores are temporarily closed in New York?
I'm not. I mean, I still got a couple connections that are like gonna take care of me. Yeezys are still rocking, you know. I got 350 Mist and a 500 and 350 Cinder, or whatever the fucking the Mist is, a 550, whatever that is, the Alien.
I think that's the 380, right?
The 380, bam.
Okay.
The 380 Mist is dropping and the 350 Cinders are dropping. I still have access to those. I'm still taking orders on those. You know what I mean? This video comes out Thursday. You can hit me Thursday or Friday. I'll get you your pairs. Bulk orders welcome.
You making me burn the midnight oil to edit this video. You know tomorrow's Thursday, right? Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, that's fine though, bro. I got access to a lot of pairs of those. Bulk orders welcome.
Yo, you really putting a lot of pressure on me to deliver the episode by tomorrow.
You gonna do it already? Yo, we know this. Yo,
Bro, it's damn near 8 o'clock at night right now. All right, regardless.
Bro, you're quarantined. Ain't nothing to do.
all right.
Ain't
All
nothing
right.
to do.
Next question. How does a mainly in-store reseller adjust to everything closed fully? Or do they just switch to online?
I'm gonna try with the online tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna try with the online on Thursday with Supreme. It's just like being able to take pre-orders is so important to me. You know what I mean? Being able to say like, all right, you want this, I'm gonna guarantee it for you, is so important to me, specifically in the way I run my business, you know? So not being able, and I don't do that if I can't guarantee it. Like I don't like playing with people like that. I'm not gonna take your money to then turn around and refund it. So if I really can't guarantee the item, then it causes a big problem for me, because now, like, especially with things the way they are, I don't want to just buy in hopes of selling it later. And I got a couple friends that are gonna like run some bot shits for me, but like, even if that's successful and I buy, I don't even feel confident selling it until I get it in my hand, because like, you know, Supreme will cancel orders all day and night. You know what I mean? So I don't want to like hit it, get an order confirmation, try to sell it, and then wait for it to come in before I ship it to my customer. Like, that just doesn't sit well with me, because it leaves too much open space for things to go wrong, and for me to have to then explain myself and have to refund, or have to try to figure it out, you know?
Right.
So I don't want to do those things, and that's ruining shit for me, you know?
So as of right now, with all your inventory, you're staying put. You're not moving anything, you're just ignoring it right now.
I don't know. As of this second, I'm ignoring it. Like,
okay. The next question is, are bots gonna eat this week for Supreme since it's online only?
Fuck if I know. I don't play those online games.
Asking the wrong person? All right.
And I don't know exactly what Supreme is gonna do. Like, are they gonna up the quantity of items they have online? Are they upping that because they're gonna push everything to online? Or are we still gonna have this week's drop when the store opens? Is it gonna be in the store? Like, is the store stock gonna stay the store stock, and we're just gonna get it once the store opens? So like, if we're closed for 3 weeks and the store opens on that 4th week, it might be an amazing 4th week because we've got 4 weeks worth of drops. Or they might have pushed all that online. I don't know yet, you know, and I don't think people are gonna know a concrete answer on that, because that's not something Supreme's just gonna tell you. They barely tell people shit anyway.
Right.
So like, we're not gonna have a concrete answer on that till that 4th week when the store opens, you know?
So safe to say, if this gets any worse and they start to do a full quarantine in New York City, postal workers aren't gonna be working. So there's no point in selling online either.
They're not though.
They're still working right now. They're still working.
I feel like even full quarantine, like, the post office keeps going, baby. I mean, San Fran's under
20.
shelter in place. That started today,
Okay.
right? So I guess like we'll get it in the comments or not, you know, like
Yeah, people in San Fran, let us know. Those were the main questions that flooded in about like the current state of the things. I guess
sure those questions times a million every million people ask those questions.
Oh, what's going on with the resale? It's hurting. You can see it yourself. Everyone's hurting right now.
Yeah. It's scary, bro. It's scary as shit. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll move on to questions that are more personal to you, okay? Why do you not resell full-time? And what's your other job?
I mean, I do resell full-time in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, reselling is my #1 source of income. You know what I mean? If anything...
I guess they're asking, why do you not open a store?
Just the store in New York City is just too expensive for me to be able to have enough inventory. Like, I got, 6 packs. Great. Like, that's not inventory to open a store. You need 30, 40 of every single hot shoe to open a store. Either that or you need to start taking in consignment. That takes a while to build, and that's like a headache. And with the way that rents cost in New York City, like, I'm not up for that task. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love to run a store and be the face behind a store and have a store. I think I could I've been the store manager of a sneaker store before. My obsession with the sneaker world started like as a kid, first and foremost, getting a new joint, having new joint sneakers meant everything, like the outfit was shit, but as long as you had a good pair of shoes on, that made everything, you know what I mean? So that was it. But then like furthermore, what really got me into like collecting sneakers and not just having a love of fresh kicks, because I know a lot of people with a love of fresh kicks with a lot of sneakers, and they love dope sneakers, but they still not collectors. Even with hundreds of pairs of sneakers, these people aren't collectors. They don't really give a shit about the sneaker past getting fresh in it, and then they maybe don't throw it to the side and don't give a shit about it anymore. But what really got me into collecting and like got that bug built in me was I was an assistant manager at Foot Action in the Galleria, White Plains. You know what I mean? I've run a store before. I've done retail before. I've done retail management before, and I know I could do it, but just it's too expensive, man. I can't take that risk. I couldn't take that risk.
One of the other questions was, what was the first sneaker you flipped?
Space Jam 11s, like not this release.
That was the first sneaker you ever flipped?
Yeah, Space Jam 11.
Okay.
When I was working at Foot Action, I might have like sold friends sneakers, got my discount, sold them for retail type shit. You know, but I don't think that really counts.
But that's the first one you recall off top?
Yeah, like flip it, yeah. Camped out, bought like 4 pairs, sold 3, made a couple dollars, able to keep my pair. And that's how the reselling thing started for me. I mean, I'm sure we spoke about it before, but that's what it started as. It just started as like, all right, cool, now I need money for my pair of sneakers. Like, I can't really afford my pair, so I'm gonna buy 2 and then sell 1 that'll help offset the cost of my sneaker.
What's one shoe you held on to too long and cost you because the resale value tanked?
It was kind of it was a real short flip, right? Like, it went from lit to shit in no time practically. But I can think of 2 very good examples.
All right, let's hear it.
Around the same time, right? And that was Flight 23 Jordan 1s, which I got here somewhere. Bro, them shits was moving at first. There were pairs that I saved from the original drop that I could have sold for like $700-800 that day outside the store. After the 3rd restock, went to like $300, $250, and just kept going down. And I thought they would go back up, and they didn't go back up. Took an L on that one. And Dover Street Market Jordan 1s, the navy blue patent leather, the DSM Jordan 1s. That first day, somebody offered to swap me a frag for a pair of those. And I said no.
And how many pairs did you end up getting of the New York City Jordan 1s and the Dover Street?
Dover Streets I only had like 3 or 4. NYCs I had like maybe 8 or 9 maybe.
Okay.
But like I sold a good amount of the NYCs. I just held on to a couple of them, hoping for it to get great.
Okay.
And it did. It went to shit. The Dovers, I didn't sell. I like 3. I kept 1 for myself, and the other 2, I waited way too long. They both went to shit.
Next question is, what's your rarest shoe?
Damn, Tony put me on the spot here.
I didn't put you on the spot. The followers did.
Like, I don't know. I mean, black and gold patent leather Jordan 1s are pretty rare.
Right.
I don't know, 94 Jordan 1s, pretty rare. Right.
94s.
Rough, rugged, and raw, 94.
You don't have any Nike Yeezys?
I don't have any Nike Yeezys. I only ever had one in my life, and it wasn't my size.
I think I know the answer to this next question. It says, what's your favorite Supreme release-related memory?
Phone posits.
I think that's the most hectic, but was it also your favorite?
Yo, I don't have a great memory. So first and foremost,
okay.
Right? I'm really bad with it.
So when I say the word Supreme, what do you first think of?
Life, I don't know.
Okay, all right, we'll just leave it at the Supreme phone posit as your favorite memory. Okay.
I mean, buying the punching bag at retail was great, but then that's attached to a horrible memory on the backside, you know?
Can we hear that story?
Yeah, my storage unit got broken into a couple years ago.
Ah, hey, my condolences, man.
Thank you, yeah, that hurt. And the punching bag was like the item that hurt the most, because that was mine. Like, that punching bag was mine. That was never for sale.
How heavy was it?
I carried that bitch out on my back. It was 70 pounds. I carried that shit on my back out the store.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, that was mine. And it's gone forever, ever. Yeah, the punching bag, 3 Coleman mini bikes, more sneakers than I can count. All good. Water under the bridge now, baby.
Okay, moving on. What are your thoughts on the Sean Wotherspoon Asics?
The Sean who?
Wotherspoon?
Waterspoon?
Wotherspoon.
Oh, I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. It might not be Witherspoon, but it's not Wotherspoon.
Woth.
Witherspoon? We just gonna say Witherspoon because that's what everybody knows.
Witherspoon? Wotherspoon.
They're, I mean...
I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments.
GL3s. I'm not a fan of GL3s to begin with, right? I am a bigger guy. I have a bigger foot. I have a wide foot. That split tongue has never done it for me. Always hated it. If you have a slender foot and that split tongue can like close up, maybe it works.
Let's hear about the resell. No?
Depends how limited it is.
Okay.
And it depends where it comes out. I would have liked to maybe see him do something different than the corduroy, because I feel like he did the corduroy with the Nike, and like maybe you're kind of falling on your laurels a little bit too much.
Right.
You know, maybe like step out, branch out, do something a little bigger and different, you know? I saw that video where he was like talking all that crazy shit about how like he would only ever work with Nike and this and that. That was kind of wild, you know?
Yeah, that didn't age well.
Yeah, it didn't, yeah.
Okay.
I'm never wearing Adidas, but whatever, you know, I mean.
Okay, so yes or no?
Me to write check, I'll tell you whatever you want to hear too.
Yes or no, is Asics back?
No, Asics are not back, no.
Okay, next question. Who's the best reseller in New York City?
SoleStreetSneakerCo. SoleStreetSneakerCo.
One more time?
Moi.
Okay.
SoleStreet.
Okay.
SoleStreet.
All right.
SoleStreet.
Okay.
SoleStreet.
By the way, I'm reading off my laptop on the side. Okay, so I don't understand this question, but it says, will Supreme RTG resell good?
The Supreme RTG is the North Face jacket,
okay.
The rural rugged terrain gear. It already released. It's not reselling well at all. The jacket was $800. It was just too expensive. And with that being said, if anybody has only the vest for sale in size XL, like if you want the jacket but don't want the vest, hit me. I need that vest, but I don't want the jacket.
Did you get the Dior ones?
No Dior ones.
Okay.
I have them shits all over Instagram.
What do you think would happen on Air Max Day? Will there be a cancellation of Air Max Day?
What Air Max Day? Let me ask you that. Nike's done with that shit. Like, everybody wants it to still be a thing. Nike doesn't say or do anything about Air Max Day. There's no like Air Max Day publicity.
What do you think about those 90s? Duck camo?
Oh, they're cute.
Okay. All right.
I'm not an Air Max guy either, so like that's, you know, partly why I don't pay too much attention. Like they're all right. They're also redoing the liquid metal pack in women's, the gold and the silver. They're okay. You know, those size 95s looked interesting. I enjoy Air Max 95s. I can't really wear them. I feel like my foot don't look right in them, but those like harken to a time in my past that like I really connect with. So I like 95s, but like whatever.
So I'm done with all the questions. Now let's address some of the YouTube comments from the previous videos, shall we? How did his girl hit on Sneakers Pass in New York for a Chicago release?
Oh, Sean. Shout out to Sean. I have no clue. Maybe she location spoofed. Maybe they do that location thing. I'm not best friends with him. I don't know. I didn't like try to fact check his story or too deep or like I'm not 100% sure.
Is it
that man sent his homeboy in there with his girl's ID, and that man got the pair after telling the manager that he was transitioning. Oh God.
This man needs a podcast.
Lit. Yo, Complex. Give me a podcast.
Hold on. Everyone keeps hitting up the comment section saying that I should bring on you and Rax at the same time. You want to let the public know?
Let's get him in here. Oh, that me and Rax were doing a podcast?
Right. Yeah, and what happened to that?
Rax and another one of your coworkers.
Alex.
He's a really nice fucking guy. The Chang Bang.
So you guys were working on a podcast, and what happened?
We recorded like 4 episodes. I thought it was going great. And then, like, I didn't want to sell Rax something for the price that he wanted it, and, like...
Most of the items from Supreme Week 1 is barely selling over retail. True or false?
Fuck you want me to do about it, son? Come on, B. I don't make the rules.
Okay, I think people get it twisted that you're holding on to these items, but I'm assuming after we finish filming, you moved them all.
Week 1 left. I think I have, like, 2 Tupac shirts left. They're $40 shirts, whatever.
So what do you have to say to people that's getting on your case?
I mean, I have a couple bricks if I look through the pile, I'm sure, but I'm not buying new Supreme in stock and like keeping it in hopes of something. Not at all.
All right.
Like I said earlier, like the pre-ordering is a big part for me.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have this week. Hopefully this video turns out okay, because we are literally doing this digitally and not in person. So we're covering new grounds here.
Out great, bro. I mean, you have like a way better lighting situation than I do, but like the video's gonna turn out great.
All right, well, there you guys have it.
Your iPhone, like, it's amazing. You look great.
I appreciate it. All right, so there you guys have it. SoleStreetSneakerCo. Thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, good luck this week, man. It's a cold world out there, bro. I don't know how you're gonna get those Yeezys, but you better.
Yeezys, I got them. Hit me up. Crib is open.
I know you're gonna go out there and buy it, but you gotta wear gloves and a face mask, if anything. I don't even wait. How are you gonna get it? I think Adidas stores are closed.
Yeah, everything's closed. I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna get it, but I got pairs.
All right, I'm treading in.
Welcome.
I'm treading in deep waters right now, so let me just leave it alone. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.